Pandemonium, let's go. Chapter 6. I'm also gonna just take this opportunity to get myself something to drink. Okay. You can even hear the clinkety clinkety, I'm sure. Alright, please wait here, Eugenia. Please wait here, Eugenia will be here in a minute. What is this, am I dead? Huh, no, don't worry, not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more though. Why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you're extremely lucky. Eugenia's an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. What? Come again? Oops, I've said too much, but everything's gonna be alright. I must go, just get comfortable. But, bye. Alright, let's do the window. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? Just get comfortable. Ah, my clothes are so wet. How much sand did how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit, I still have the keys of the food truck on me. I hope Ava and Patrice managed to get back home okay. Oh my god, okay, so it made sure that I didn't miss that dialogue. Oh, that's really sweet. Alright, so I didn't have to rewind. That's really nice of them. Oh, so warm. This feels nice. Holy shit, my soup's hot. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? Alright, that's like the only thing that I can interact with, right? Like, yeah. This place makes me want to read tarot. Oh, geez. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. It's a mix of nature, fate, and possibility. Oh my goodness gracious. Foreshadowing much? Am I gonna really draw tarot here? Gravity feels different too. Lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk, and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. It's trembling. This isn't fear. It's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Oh my god. Eugenia is a dear person. Holy shit. Oh my god, what's Eugenia's voice gonna be? She's obviously wise and practiced in magic. We've had foreshadowing, so she's... You know, we know who Eugenia is because she's Fortuna's teacher. Do we ever settle this debate? Is it Fortuna or Fortuna? You know what? I've decided. I am going to show you guys my face. It's kind of boring, which is a PNG tuber, right? Alright. I know I don't have a cute headset, but I do have a cute scarf. It's put my witchy scarf on. Whoa. It's really bright in here. Oh, it's because that light's on. It's fine. Okay. I love you already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax. I'm here to look after you. You were from Earth, right? Ah. Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear! That's really funny. I'm trying to think about hanging up on her wall. I'm trying to digest this whole piece of artwork. Potions, we have teapot with cups. We have books, candles, more books. Obviously some plants. The chandelier, candle holders on the walls. We have a study nook or a place where she's burning incense, like in the lower, I don't know why I'm trying to point at it, in the lower left hand corner, right? Incense, either like some dried herbs, books, notebooks. Supposed to be a cactus? Like, I don't even know. More books. Maybe like little statues. And that's clearly her front door. I love this whole steps up thing. Giving it the illusion that there's a second floor. It's really cool. The artwork's just, oh. Oh, hello. Who dat?
It would be a jaw, right?
Oh, hello. How are you?
Oh, you know, the usual. Little intoxicated. Little bit having dark thoughts. The usual.
Okay, alright. Well, hopefully, the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood can lighten your load a little bit.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
How is your day going?
It's going okay, actually. So, in personal news, I got a part-time job offered to me today. So, yes, excited for that. I don't really want to say, because since I am live on Twitch.
Fair. What is it you'd be doing?
Customer service. Customer service representative. And then, what's it called?
That thing I just abandoned.
Well, to be fair, I am on a phone with other people. I am not in person.
Fair. Yeah, I am now an accountant, so I am...
Oh.
I can pick and choose what phone calls I pick up.
Yes, some breathing room. Dude, congratulations.
I am in a dark place because the amount of stress I had built up
it's all coming out
faster than I was trying to let it relieve.
Oh yeah. I understand.
You're telling me these knots can get undone? Yes. Can I choose when they come undone? No.
I was getting a back massage once. I wasn't even getting a back massage. I went to the chiropractor, and he was like, wow, your shoulders are really tense. And I was like, yeah, that's like, you know, I have high cortisol. I'm really stressed out. I am on birth control, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, yeah, like, that's a recipe for disaster. And he's like, okay, like, before we crack your back, we're going to heat you up. We're going to massage you, push more heat on it, and then we'll crack you. And I was like, okay, great. And as he was getting into my shoulders, I just started crying. I was like, he was like, are you in pain? I was like, no, it's fine. It feels really good.
I too wish to be cracked like a glow stick.
Yeah. I just happen to have a really great chiropractor right now. Like, literally, their office is, like, right next door to my apartment complex.
I need to find one of those.
Honestly, since most chiropractors aren't always covered under insurance, I just went to Google and I just looked up chiropractor near me. And then I looked for the ones that had the best reviews.
I do know I have one that is covered that is recommended. It's just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a very trusting person.
I understand. It was definitely hard because, like, you know, I always make sure to ask a lot of questions anytime I go to any doctor's appointment. And then if I'm like, this seems like it's not, like, they're not really answering my questions, I'll be like, okay, well, let's do, like, 1 or 2 things, and then I'm never coming back.
Yeah, it's same with my landlord company. Currently, I get there are 2 receptionists. Like when I call, one is completely good at their job, and I have no complaints. The other one doesn't give a flying fuck. And I'm kind of tired of the flying fuck one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to eat lunch while also narrating that. Not lunch. Oh my god, did I just say I'm trying to eat lunch? I'm trying to eat dinner.
Yes, you did. It is time for dinner.
I mean, I had lunch. The other thing that I did today was take the cats to the vet. Took both cats.
I actually did that. I took one cat to the vet today.
Nice.
Yuri got some shots.
Yeah, samesies. Boulette and Bombadil. Bombadil needed 2 vaccines. Oh, a vaccine and a rabies. And then Boulette just needed a vaccine.
Yuri needed a vaccine and rabies. One was due in May, and they were like, "Hey, you want to do this now?" I was like, "Yes, please."
Well,
so she got a little drugged out and took a nap during the afternoon, which she doesn't normally do. So I was like, "Oh yes, good."
Yeah. They just
I
came
have
out
many
with
cat pictures to share with you that you will enjoy.
Oh yay!
Once I'm not driving.
Obviously. What's it called? Yeah, it was really nice because not only does my vet office no longer do butt thermometers, so they use a thermometer for their in their ear now to test for their temperature. Also, when it came to the shots, there's a new rabies shot out that instead of once every 3 years, it's once every year. But it's a little bit easier on their, like, immune system. So, because, like, I guess some cats have had, like, really bad reactions also to the 3-year rabies shot. So I was like, okay, like, that's good to know. Like, I'll look out for that when I go to my next vet because, I'm moving.
Oh, the biggest joke of the thing of reporting to the vet was like, well, Yuri's in perfect health. I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh my
thing
God.
I've been worried about, considering she's eaten so many things that are not recommended for a cat to eat.
Yeah.
But I basically told them, so you know that part where they were listed on on diet restrictive? You can restrike that off the record.
Oh, love that.
Because they assumed the diet restriction was because she kept throwing up food. It was because she was anxious at the Humane Society.
Oh no!
It was only anxiety.
Poor baby. She has stress
She
eating.
will literally, she was kept throwing up because she was uncomfortable, but now that she was comfortable, she has gained weight and will eat anything.
No.
So
Probably
it's
because
like, yeah,
she's
you can
like,
take,
oh my god, I can
you can
keep it
take,
down. Nom 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 nom.
yeah, it's like, you can, and she's eating string of plastic bags,
Mm,
like she will eat anything and be fine,
that is
as
such
long
a
as it's
mess.
not like a whole shoelace or something.
Right. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad that she's okay. Glad she's in perfect health.
Oh
Um,
yes.
yeah, for my youngest cat, Bombadil, he's just fat. Otherwise, he's fine. They noticed, though, that the amount of weight that Bombadil gained, which is half a pound, is the same amount of weight that Boulette had lost. And it's because Bombadil keeps on trying to eat her food.
Uh-huh.
So,
Whereas I've been laughing because mostly the cat eats the kitten food and the kitten eats the cat food.
yeah, right? No, this time it's that the cat eats the cat food and the kitten eats the kitten food and the cat food. He's just so food motivated. Like, his favorite activity is eating. So, but because of, so we're just gonna try to keep an eye on that, try to keep him a little bit more active as well. You know, play with him a little bit more often than we already do to try to get him to run around. He's not a run around cat though. So the best thing that I can do is just wait until we move and we can get his cat wheel set up and he can get running again.
That's why I'm glad I set up auto feeders. So I am not the main motivation of their food.
Well, so that's the thing. Like, we stick to a schedule, so they don't harass us for food almost at all. Like, only a little bit. The auto feeder is like, the issue is that Boulette is a grazer, so she will not eat all of her food in one go, and Bombadil will. So, for her though, she is a geriatric. She's an old lady, so. She got some blood work done. They both had their fecal matter, you know, examined, and I'll get the test results tomorrow. And then they also got Bravecto for flea and ticks. And then Boulette now has a medication to take for the next 2 weeks for her itchiness. And then we're also going to see if she has a food allergy, and she's on a prescription food now. Dry food only. So we're hoping that will also help Bombadil to not try to steal her food so much, because she does eat her dry food faster than her wet food. So, you know, we're keeping our fingies crossed.
Fingies.
Chicken
fingies.
Our chicken fingies. And, what else? There's something else. Oh, yeah, and then there's this other thing that I have to go buy for her because of the hairballs and the hair that she keeps eating. And it's to help pass the hair. It's like olive oil for cats. It's gonna make.
I'd like to note a statistic that I find concerning.
Yeah.
I talk to you more not sober than sober, and I should change that.
I would totally love that too. But I feel like also the only time you're on at this time of night is probably when it's like, you know, I've had a tough day and I'm gonna have a couple drinks, right?
Well, that being said, I am now a day walker, so.
Right, exactly.
And I was off today, that's why I was out drinking.
Hell yeah, enjoy your time off. It's okay, we got plenty of time to change that, To have more times of you talking with me sober than not sober.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. What the fuck did I do to my nail? I don't know why I was so hungry and now I'm like not hungry at all.
That's life.
I hate that. What did I do? How did I... Is it... Okay, I got it. It's like, why is there sticky stuff on my nail and it won't come off? I have like super fake nails. Like, it's just the stuff that like is literally just stuck on to your finger. And like, I've had them for a day and a half. I put them on like yesterday afternoon. And now I don't want them on my hands anymore. I forgot how to pull up the chat. Oh, I don't think there is one. My kin are what we call... My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting uploads.
There, you've been banned with cat pictures.
Cat pictures. Oh my goodness. Grooming his paw while playing in the tub. That's some orange cat behavior right there.
Mm-hmm. There's the smiley face sleepers.
It is so cute. Yeah, smiley face. I love taking pictures of my cats when they're asleep. I'm like, oh, look at you. You're so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing them with me. Alright. So Eugenia says, oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes. Congratulations. You ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. It's the best day of my life. 32 cycles left. Oh, until the presidential voting. Oh, yeah, I'm running for president. I'm running for president, Jeray. Oh my god, excuse me. I wonder if this means that I'm gonna reach out to Eugenia later. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Like, too much fiber. Everything is set to go. It's Patrice. Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. We have everything we need, so let's get to work. The most critical point is, what do we do with this massive behemoth? Oh my god, I haven't had to voice Abramar in forever. Yeah, that. What do we want to do with your sister's savior? What could we possibly do with the help of an almighty being, older than time, who's able to grant wishes? Can you make everyone vote for us? Yes. What are you willing to pay in exchange? Heh, no need for that. Fortuna is a wish granter herself at this point. She already wrote that we'll win the elections. Why bother doing anything, then? I am compelled by some cosmic force? Oh, I see. We are sentient puppets at this point, aren't we, Fortuna?
I am a sentient meat puppet.
Well, so I think at some point I had foretold that Patrice would, like, debate against, Dahlia so strongly that Dahlia might lose the presidency or something, or might lose the race. So now, I guess Patrice has to debate Dahlia later in this game. Like, it has to happen. Yeah, so we'll see.
Indeed.
Say, I'm sorry. Yep, I'll make you do all sorts of funny things. So would you like me to write you some free will? That's what I'm gonna say. Would you like me to write you some free will?
A prescription for free will?
We haven't explored how well the deck fares against paradoxes. Straightthorn 2024. Straightthorn 2024. I can't believe that rhymes. That's an interesting line of investigation. Let's focus on the task at hand, please. Oops. Sure. I just always imagine Abramar as being like, just cocky all the time. Like, oh. What can a behemoth do for free? I could disguise myself as a familiar and deliver messages. I can harvest energy. I can spread rumors. Interesting. And I think that's about it. If we don't want to draw too much attention to my powers. It's already more than I expected. So great. Happy to surprise your expectations. Oh, dominant sister.
40 more than she expected. That's what she said.
Oh my god. I wish you could have heard what Jason just did at the corner. I heard him just quietly go, giggity. But he's in class.
Well, as long as Jason's involved, tell Jason the joke that I rolled my eyes at a friend about is like, well, Peter, you have a Jewish last name, Jewish associated last name, and you're becoming accountant. You should learn some Yiddish to throw people off.
Oh my god. I'll say that for when he's not in class, because I don't want to distract him too much. I will definitely offer that. Ooh. Honestly, it's been kind of cool wearing those fake nails because, like, my nails are also growing a little bit longer. More, like, normal shaped. Because, like, they're always a little... My nails are always a little bumpy sometimes. Anyway. Which grimoire of clowns did you find this one in, Fortuna? Let's check the vibe of the coven first. Excuse me. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We could tap into the mind of the coven with the dream ball. Ooh, I have a crystal ball. The dream ball allows us to get real-time readings of our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Okay. So currently, Dahlia and Jasmine are almost split 50-50 against the 100 witches in the coven. Capressa has only 11%, and I have 25%. And Jasmine is 31%, and Dahlia is 33%. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the coven's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I added some men's rooms to filter vote intentions by demographic. Men's rooms? What does that mean? Men's rooms. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. You not only need their votes, but you also... What's happening? Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on. What is happening? Oh, interesting. I guess Bear is available to play. And I was asking them if they wanted to play something later. But they never really got back to me.
Bear in mind.
Oh, let me check Steam. Sorry, give me a second. Hey, friends. Okay, perfect. Done that. I might raid off later to go join my friend Fish, who we are celebrating their life anniversary today, and we'll play a game together to celebrate.
How dare you have friends?
I know, right? Oh my god. God forbid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you not only need their votes, but you also plan on becoming their leader. So you better take responsibility and do some studying. Luckily for you, as the founder of the Cosmic Gazette, I know a fair amount about the idiosyncrasies of our coven. I wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have the time to go and do some studying. I mean, yeah, whoa, thank you so much. I got you. Now, about how we are going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there, being exiled and all. But we will act as your will outside this room. Just let us know what you want to do, and we'll set out to do so. It could be promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, harvesting some energy for your deck. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework. Do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. Patrice! What? It works. Trust me.
Hey, man.
Oh, I love that.
Do what you need to do.
Honestly, I've never had that relationship between me and my sister, but like I have had that in between me and some friends where it's like, oh my god, I'm so stressed out, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, have you jerked off today?
Have you used the monster dragon dildo?
Exactly. One of the things that I want to do during my stream today, after we are done with this fucking plot and I can go back to making cards, is there's a competition on Twitter to make a card that is and title it Desire, or what you think Desire is. And whoever gets, like, I don't know how it's decided, but essentially it's like at the end of the submission part, they'll go through everyone's submissions and they'll choose 2 people who made cards to win a Abramar, so the behemoth, an Abramar dildo, as well as customizable pieces to make her own tarot deck. And I was like, I want to win this so I can then send it to Angel.
Fair.
Like, I just think that'd be so fucking cool. It's like literally a mantelpiece. Like it's like as tall as 2.5 Coke cans. It's gigantic. Anyway.
Go on.
Always so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry. I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Everyone ready? Any doubts? Let's conquer all. Well, rather than conquer, let's have our sisters put their trust in us. Yes, of course. It was a figure of speech. Okay. We can never be too safe with you. Oh, I almost forgot. I got something for you, Fortuna. Oh my god, I just unlocked my earth sign. My earth energy.
Ah, yes, the energy of dirt.
Oh my god. So I chose myself, personal growth, and self-realization. Ah! That's so cool. Remember those articles on the Cosmic Gazette you dislike so much? Like 12 objects of power that'll make your life easier? Well, as it happens, number 5 will shock you. Here. The root of a plum. Swallow it, and it'll increase your powers of persuasion. Oh, wow! Thank you, Patrice! It'll live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower, atom by atom. It'll also siphon away your self-doubt. It'll be
where can I get one of those?
I know, right? Like, fuck, can I get that, please? Actually, I would love to force feed that down Jason's throat. That'd be lovely.
That too.
Man needs some more self-confidence.
I mean, shit, I just went to a bar to not feel alone.
Literally what Jason would do all the time before we met. Alright. It'll be especially handy for debates against other candidates. Or for striking deals when dealing with visits here at home. That's just perfect. Thank you so much. I got you covered. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright. Tasks. Well, can I not? Oh, now I can look at this. 100% of the warriors are voting for Dahlia. Producers. I guess those are people who, are like cultivating stuff. Like maybe they produce like herbs and teas and grow things. So I have a fairly good chance, but it's definitely mostly Jasmine. Novices? Okay, that's what... Oh, interesting. More novices are supporting Dahlia and Jasmine. Definitely not Capressa. And kind of not me. Explorers. Mostly Dahlia. That makes sense. Academics are mostly Jasmine. That also makes sense. Oracles. Hey, the oracles got me. Oh, wow, they aren't following Capressa at all. Alright, so I can lean into that and maybe get... So it's 10 oracles. So 6 out of the 10 are following me. That's a pretty good minority of people. 25, 18, 14, 22, 11. Oh, it's not a good minority of people. It's the minority. Shit. Alright, great. And I can look at everybody's programs. Alright, that's fantastic. Alright, that's so fucking cool. Alright, so probably have an hour on this. An hour more on streaming this. And then my friends will be at home and we might play a game.
When?
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's talk to Abramar. Oh shit. Alright, what do I want Abramar to do? Do I want him to... to look for allies and opportunities? Oh, no, it is he. Look up for allies and opportunities, dig up dirt on our opponents, harvest energy, or never mind. Never mind is, I have to get back to him and tell him something.
Or if you're coming up on almost a year old soon, and you become a big kitty.
Alright, I want Abramar to harvest energy. Your wish is my command. I'll get you some fresh energy. And I'd like you to... There we go. We might be able to persuade the academics. There's a significant amount of people in the academics who could support me instead of Jasmine. We're going to start with promoting our program first. Well, let's look for allies first. Nice. I have some ideas in mind already. See you in a few cycles. Oh, I can just exit that. Nice. Which Fortuna? I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kind regards, Capressa, the historian witch. Maybe not yet. I want to look at my cards first. Oh, this has fire elements in it? Interesting. Orpheus has been good to me. Authority, sabotage. Trying to think of what. So I still want to try to make this desire card. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. I also noticed something really cool. So I got this one, this arcane called the Penitent one, and I was like, there's no way that this guy is like from this game or unique to this game. Like, this guy looks like a reference to something, and I finally figured it out. He is the main character of Blasphemous, which is a hack and slash game, pixel art game. You can get it on Steam too.
2D platformer Soulsborne.
Yes, 2D platformer Soulsborne game, exactly. So when I got this and I was like, why? Why does it feel like I've either seen this man before or like I should know who this is? And I really hate that I don't have enough fire energy. Like, I have not been making a lot of choices that would get me fire energy. It's like full of like very harsh conflict or outright aggression. And I really want to use him in a card. Like, I really want to, like, the lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, which I'm pretty sure is actually canonical to the game Blasphemous. Known, so named because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. Like, oh, so cool, but it costs 5 energy. Just to put him into a card. 5 fire energy. And the energy that I do want to use to make my desire card is this one, the Sidereal Lovers. A goddess in love with a sidereal snake, an ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the world. But again, I don't have enough fire energy for it, and I'm so upset about it. The only other kind of card that I would think of is like to like desire for freedom. Like, what do you desire it for? Or something like that. So, I don't know. Hopefully I can make this card during today's stream. Tomorrow's the last day of the competition on Twitch. So if anything, I might take some time in the middle of the day off screen to make it. Or try to like rack up enough energy to do so. Like this card, right? It's literally Charred Battlefield. The only meaning that it has is war is meaningless. Like, that's such a depressing ass card. And so I have completely avoided using it. Ugh. Oh, I kind of like this one. Grants access to the most profound emotions. I wonder if I would have enough energy to... I do. What if I did the Duchess of Solace instead with... I don't have enough. Like, there's the Fire Whip of Dominance, but I don't feel like that's not desire. Oh, Minister of Secrets. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. Oh, what if I did that instead? Let's see what that looks like. So we have an eel here. I'm just gonna move you off to the side, lady, so I don't... Move you up there. Let's see. Where do we want to set you up? That seems really cruel. But also really cool. I like the symbolism that there's an eel in the background and an eel in the foreground. Like, I can't think of anywhere else to put her, to be honest. It looks kind of badass having her there. I can't tell. Is the eel broken or is he just chilling out? Oh, I can flip her. Oh no, no, it looks wrong because of where her legs are. Ah, that's how we get it to look like it's inside of the bowl. I was like, how the fuck do we do that? That's how. Oh my god. It's inside the bowl. I don't know if this background's gonna work for what it is that I'm thinking about doing. For the message that I want to give. No. Oh, the desire for knowledge could also be another one that I could potentially pursue. A dragon. And what about the Arbiter book? This actually seems like a really great color palette for a card. Ooh, I wonder if I could have the dragon coming out of the entrance. Or, even better, atop the ruined building. Oh, look at the little baby dragons here. Oh. actually, I think we can use. We might be able to use this as more the focal point. They gave me a lot of dragon parts to deal with. That's hilarious.
There's a lot of dragon.
There we go. Nope. Not quite. We're planning a hostile takeover of the world? No, just the coven. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. I don't think that looks very good. Yeah. Oops. I kind of love the idea of the full moon over the book and the dragon over it, so maybe we're gonna do that. Not quite. Actually, yeah, that kind of works, and it also doesn't kind of doesn't work. It's like so close to working. Ah. Oh, right. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna layer these? I don't know if I'll be able to. What can I use to fill in the gap? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. It's literally right here. That looks weird. It doesn't look snaky enough. Snack a snack. Gotta snack a snack snacky. That's too tight of a bend. Cats. I really put myself in a corner here. Alright. There we go, that works. Oh, okay, there we go. We're gonna stack some coins up here. Fuck. I moved part of the tail. Go back. Discord? What are you saying? Oof. Friend says, add another 30 minutes. Traffic is bad. It do be like that.
Alright, I've stayed up the allotted amount of time that I have to. Well, Justin's sleep schedule's a bitch.
Yeah, it's hard. More power to you.
We'll talk to you later, Tori.
Alrighty, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Boy.
Bye. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty good. Yes, sir. Or, ooh, yeah, I like that. Okay. Did I really want to bother with arms for this guy? Like, what the fuck would he even be like? Alright, yeah, I can see that. I like that. I think the symbolism... Well, here's what I'll do instead. Do I want to move you up? Over? Down? Alright, I like this. There we go. Gives a little bit more room to put this here. No. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Preaching Beast. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination, a symbol for a haughty guardian. One look from the ancestral being can command mortals to sin. The Arbiter's Book puts this revelation in front of many eyes. Guardian ego, authority, happiness, but also temptation. I mean... Okay. Yeah. Dre was very sleepy, but he's very happy to be an accountant. Alright. We're gonna read some interactive fiction. Pick up on some energy. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. The Metanet by Clara Donia. The Metanet is the largest social and neurological network in the world. It keeps you hyperconnected in the present. In exchange, your past is fading away. There is someone in the realms of the past you do not want to forget about. It seems contradictory, but you have been feeling ever so lonely. The cards in the hyper-reality tarot do not lie. He is important. You know well to trust the readings of the algorithm. There's a sacrifice to be made. All the links you have built in the network, all the people you know will be lost forever in data oblivion. Except they won't. You download all the data of your years in the Metanet. All the names and avatars and interactions and moments shared. This encyclopedia of your life online will be printed in reality, ready for you when you leave. The person you are trying to find is somewhere in the data. You met him in the online lands, but he left the Metanet back to reality. He felt his life there was not enough. You are going to do the same, right? It feels like the correct thing to do. I'm gonna leave for the Metanet. I'm gonna trust the algorithm. You are ready to take a look back at reality. It must have been forever. Time warps in the Metanet. You do it. You turn off your network. You remove all the systems that keep you connected from your head. The loneliness feels overwhelming in a home you had forgotten. The beam of natural light coming through the window is unbearable. But then you see the outsiders through the window. The outsiders never adapted to the Metanet. You watch them go about their disconnected lives. Maybe it's not so bad out here. Time starts moving at a measurable pace. You love clocks. You remember when they took them away in the Metanet, but you don't remember much more. Days go by and you remember how to do some basic stuff to survive outside. Remember you loved cooking. You gain access to memories of evenings spent learning how to prepare your mother's recipe. There is a warmth you have not felt in a long time. But there is something you are forgetting. Days go by and you remember your corporeal form. Remember you loved your hair, or remember you loved your body? I would say remember you loved your body. You gain access to memories of time spent in front of the mirror, admiring your body, touching it. There is a sense of security you have not felt in a long time. But there is something you are forgetting. Days go by and you remember pleasures. Remember you love nature. Yes. You gain access to memories of time spent walking through the fields and the forest near your house. There is a feeling of freedom you have not felt in a long time. But there is someone you are forgetting. It feels good out here. The Metanet feels like a bad dream that you escaped. It comes with the realization that the Metanet and reality are incompatible. Every day your memory of it fades. But something doesn't feel right. You do not want the Metanet to disappear from your memory entirely. Then you remember your encyclopedia, a history book of your past self waiting to be read. You printed it before you disconnected. Filled to the brim with data, innumerable sheets sit in your printer. And that triggers a remembrance of him. You were so caught up in adapting and enjoying reality that you had forgotten. His name, avatar, and your past together have to be there somewhere. But if you had forgotten, is he really that important? Do you really want to go back and look at a past that you would prefer to lose sight of? The past can stay where it is. You are forgetting it for a reason. He is not that important. You burn the sheets in your garden. Wow. Or you need the past. You saved it for a reason. He is important. You gather the sheets from the printer. I kind of feel like the past can stay where it is on this one. I've discovered myself. I'm loving myself. Like, who needs someone else to love me when I'm here? Okay. I think I'm done. Woo! Just give me a minute to recover. Holy shit. Oh! You appreciate the smell of burning paper, the change of the wind that moves the flames, the heat in your hands. The years spent in the metanet with its sensory deprivation have made you appreciate the reality that surrounds you more vividly. If you are bound to forget the past, you might as well forget it soon. Of course, I didn't get any fucking fire energy. I'm on fire! Alright, let's read more fiction. Hyper Reality Readings by Clara Donya. Donya. A human is back at their workplace. They look at the screen for hours. The algorithm is not enough. The readings have been failing. The machine needs human insights in order to be accurate. The hyper reality tarot needs the magic of emotional perception. Why is this so meta? Oh my goodness. It's just another day at work, providing the sorcery of providence and guidance to those who seek it. The cases start coming in for the human algorithm team and you, the hand of destiny, luck or magic. Case 0015997. They are a young professional who doesn't know how to further their career. The case asks the tarot if they should leave their current employer or stay. The algorithm always makes its reading first. It takes nanoseconds to analyze the case's evidence. It suggests the temperance card, balance, purpose, patience. It has found data to suggest they should stay at their current workplace. It has looked into their data, consisting of pictures and endless lines of conversations. They have a family to feed and a precarious economic situation. Then it's the human's turn. He wants to challenge that. The tarot algorithm is widely trusted to analyze objective data, but not emotional data. The human looks into their file for emotional cues, the choice of words in their conversations. The human finds search data entry every night at about 4 a.m. Case 001599 can't sleep, looking desperately for another job. The human suggests death upright, change. The algorithm is programmed to trust you. The human believes you are just a higher power who chooses the right answer. Quit and look for a change. That's what I'm doing right now, so. A soft hum in the head of case 0015997. The tarot reading is suggesting the opposite of what they had thought. The decision had been made before the reading. You will never know what happened in the end anyway. Case 0015998. He is a retired man of advanced age who feels like his past self is trying to communicate with him through the reflections in the window in his house. The case asks the tarot if he should cover the windows and forget about it, or open them to let him in. The algorithm suggests the Hanged Man card, reversed. Exploring his dark thoughts, it has found data to suggest he should open the windows. The case owns various tomes about dark arts, and has searched the net for rituals to summon otherworldly beings. The human challenges that again. He would be shocked that the algorithm is suggesting such a thing if he hadn't seen it working for years. The human looks into the man's file for emotional cues, the choice of words in his conversations. He finds none, as the man has no conversations. There is only evidence to support the algorithm thesis, but the human will not agree. Instead, the human suggests judgment, upright. The man should reflect upon himself, his past, and his decisions. He should realize he is lonely and unwell, and maybe then act to transform his reality. And he should definitely keep the windows closed. Once again, you are the overseeing hand, the hand of luck, perhaps the hand of providence. Definitely keep the windows shut. That's so fucking creepy. Case 0015998 stops responding after the reading. You don't know if he received the message or if he had disconnected beforehand. You will never know what happened in the end anyway. Case 0015999, a tarot reader. She asks if her readings are making a change in the world. There is a perceptible trembling in her online being. You know this is a woman who is questioning her whole identity at this precise moment. The human perceives this too. The algorithm is quick and ruthless in its proposition. The card it displays is the world reversed. Accept harsh truths. No one makes a change in this world. The human secretly agrees, but approaches from a different angle. The world upright. Bring closure to this enterprise, but feel fulfilled. You are the only one who has any power over the final display. Except that change is not possible, it should be fulfilled. I like the world upright. Case 0015999 leaves the reading room quietly. The algorithm does not feel. The human is relieved. You will never know what happened in the end anyway. Of course, more water. All of my decisions are water-based. Alright, one more tale. Let's go. Forensic Report of a Revolution by Ivan Papiol. In our country's recent history, there was a fascist regime that wouldn't hesitate to murder anyone that dared to speak against its values and leaders. The militia would discard their bodies in mass graves and send their severed hands to their families as a warning to the fate awaiting their resistance. The enigmatic chiromancer Muixo developed a forensic palmistry practice that would find out how those killed had died and where they had been tossed away. Holy shit. So that their families could hopefully find the bodies of their loved ones and give them a proper burial. But eventually the regime's militia came storming down on the chiromancer's home and sent them to prison, claiming conspiracy against the regime. Despite these claims, Muixo's respected enterprise in the field of forensic palmistry was so renowned that the police offered them a generous deal. They would be granted freedom as long as they helped the police find the terrorists that were killing key politicians in mysterious circumstances. Muixo would be handed an ornate, shoe-sized, red box containing the right hand of one of the murdered politicians, and write a report with helpful information. The first box contained a hand with a strong earth energy that the chiromancer felt belonged to someone born with a deep contentment for following orders. Muixo had seen this hand on TV before, making the regime salute. Its pitiful fortune line made them chuckle the first time they saw it, so it was unforgettable. The chiromancer wrote in this report about the hand's lifeline, or about the hand's sad fortune line and how miserable it was. If I say about the fortune line and how miserable it was, and it could be that he killed himself instead. And concluded their report guessing that this murder had probably just been a lucky success for the terrorists, for this was a very unlucky person. And so their report was sent. The next day, the chiromancer stuck their arm out of the prison cell in order to get the next ornate red box. The second box contained a familiar hand with water energies. It was the hand of a famous writer and speaker of the regime. Muixo had attended one of her speeches. At the time, they took notice of the fact that this person's ring finger, the finger of art-included individuals, the ring finger, the finger of art-inclined individuals, was remarkably long, and found it ironic. Because the thing that made her speeches popular were her views on art being the rotting of civilization. It was a shame that she was clearly talented at it. About the ring marks covering the hand's index finger? Or about the hand's ring finger, this was the hand of an artist. I would tell them about how this was the hand of an artist. Excuse me. They did not wish to insinuate that this hand's owner had partaken in clandestine artistic activities, but if it was up to them, that was the lead that they would follow. There was a chance this hand's owner had met with a dangerous terrorist during a secret artistic endeavor. And so their report was sent to the regime. Wixo bit their lip, trusting that clandestine art groups had already had time to flee after their imprisonment. The next day, the chiromancers stuck their arm out of the prison cell in order to get the next ornate red box. Seeing the third box's hand brought a smile to Mixo's face. It meant everything was going as planned, and in their final report... Is there a cat meowing behind me? Yes, I think so. Hold on. Oh, you're there. There's Bombadil. I saw what you did with Bombadil. Jason tucked him into bed. Should I write the truth or leave the report blank? I'm gonna write the truth. When handing in their report, Muixo felt their insides burn with the determination of knowing that the dictator was dead. And they also knew that the prison guards were probably the last fascist cockroaches resisting the inevitable. So while handing over the final report, they grabbed their guard's hand, looked them in the eyes, and said, "You see this cross nearing the end of your lifeline? That means you and the few remaining of your kind are destined to die in the fires of revolution." Yes, I finally got some fire! Oh! Ugh. Oh, I wonder what that would look like. Oh, fuck. Hmm. I don't like that. I like this one. This one. A blatant way to announce your will and desire. Fuck, it requires air energy. God damn it. Fuck. I might break one of my cards. I don't really like the last card. I know I just spent like so much time making this card, but I kind of don't want it anymore. It's all like this has a lot of air energy in it. So I think I'm gonna destroy that card actually and get my air energy back so I can make this desire card because oh, I don't like the coven has been my best card. Or one of my best cards. Alright, cool. Back down you go. Create a card. During the last war, ancient pierced the land so deep the planet's always bleeding in lava. The first witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with the tears of water deities. The water of Hwalana, Payash, Hyothai are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. Yes. And then we want sidereal lovers, a goddess in love with a sidereal snake, an ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. Yes. And then we want the onyx trumpet, a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many distractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. It combines water, earth, and air. I love the idea of the sidereal lovers literally being like in the lava. We'll worry about these two elements in a second. I know that gives me the head, but like, where the fuck else would I put this head? There's only one place for it to really go, which is right fucking there. That weirdly works. That's actually pretty cool. Hmm. That actually looks pretty damn fucking cool. Okay, maybe not with that one. Hmm. That works. I like the symbolism. Underwater kiss! Yes, this is what I wanted. The ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions in need of finding a partner, a pain that can beget isolation, an invitation to traverse new paths. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. Introspection, guide, discovery, yearning, passion, temptation. Yes! Oh, that's what I wanted. Will I win this competition? Probably not. But glad that I finally did something that I really, was really wanting to do this. Let me take a screenshot. Screenshot taken. Alright, nice. Alright, I'm happy with that. Oh. Abramar wants to talk to me? Oh. Oh shit, there's 30 cycles have passed. Woo! Fuck. Or no, I have 30 cycles left. That means that 2 cycles have passed. Alright, what energy did you get from me, Abramar? Oh, I can't talk to you until I've talked to them? Okay. Alright, let me put my food away, because I'm clearly not finishing it. Oh my god, you didn't finish yours either? Looks like Jason and I were in the same boat because we both didn't finish our dinner completely. We kind of ate late in the day. Like I had a really big lunch late and so did he, so it's whatever. Alright, let's invite her over. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Excuse me. My poor nose. Who else is on? And the triggers are also on. Wow. So we got Ooga Booga 69 is on. Retro Jared and Trigger Family Gaming. Holy moly. Nice. Just want to go lurk at everybody. Nice. Alright, sick. Back to the game. Hello. No, that's not gonna be her voice. She's a majestic being who's been here since like the beginning of the coven's creation. Like, I'm not gonna have her go, ugh. Who's that?
Am I allowed to be here?
Yes, hello. I'm just live playing the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Oh, I've been missing chats, I see. What do you have for dinner?
It was a gnocchi with sausage and marinara sauce and mozzarella.
Oh, it looks so good.
It was very tasty.
That's fantastic. Are you and Bear trying to queue up a game?
Well, Bear has things he's got to do right now. 'Cause he just got
Okay.
home.
Okay, that's totally
and
fair.
then we gotta figure out what game we're gonna play.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play some more Astroneer.
Okay. I'm going to narrate this game, so you're just gonna listen to me talk to myself.
Okay.
if you don't mind, because that's exactly what I do when I play these games.
Hold on. I gotta find your Twitch, because you're streaming, right?
I am, but because you have access to this call, you can just look at, like, if you just open up the call and look at my camera, what's on stream is also on Discord, so you can have, like, real time.
Yeah, but I want to get you them sweet, sweet views.
Well, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I'm just saying you don't have to.
No, you gotta get views.
Views. You might have to watch an ad first, I don't know.
I did.
Thanks for the 10 cents! Woohoo!
What a mood.
Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. Yeah, this is, I am looking at Capressa, who is a ancient witch, though a historian, a witch of history. She calls herself the historian witch because she remembers literally everything. And, right now in the story, I'm running for president of the coven. So I have 30 days left in my presidency campaign, and I've already spent 2 of them just making cards. And studying. Sort of. Anyway. I was trying to think of a voice for Capressa. One that shows someone who is old and wise.
Ew, hello.
And I know, I literally just had that voice like right before you joined the call too, which is hilarious.
My goddamn gremlin voice.
Yeah. And I was like, no, wait, I don't want to give her a gremlin voice. Like, she could be an ally to me.
Sorry, I had to.
If anything, because she's a tree, I'm imagining like Treebeard, but feminine. Like, it's just really slow. She's just like, hello. I am Capressa. Nice to meet you. Welcome. I am Fortuna. Fortuna. Sorry, I keep on saying Fortuna. Her name's supposed to be Fortune, but with an A. I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic. That is so kind of you. I'm sorry that you had to come all the way here. There are still 800 years of exile left in the sentence Adana cast over me. I'm well aware. Adana often confided in me. The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weaknesses. Oh, wow. I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check? Oh my gosh. I noticed that the flowers on her head, like, are kind of like blinking. Like when she talks. To form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best of intentions. Adana was right, you should fear me too. Don't be so harsh, I'm nice, I promise.
That sounds dubious.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I promise I carry the best of intentions. There's a certain aura around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants were more sensitive to this kind of energy. Adjusting my microphone to be closer to my face. I could turn the gain down a little bit. Now I see that Adana's fear was unfounded, a product of her decaying mind. What's up, Doc? What's up, Halo? Thanks for throwing some rocks over here. I appreciate it. I'm still lurking in Ooga Booga's channel. I see that he's moved on and started playing Terraria. I got one more person I think went live. I'm gonna go lurk in their chat too.
Shows your arc tip.
That's the first time you did the Ender Dragon, Halo? Were you the one who made that seed in Minecraft, or was it your brother? Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. I say, what? Why? Or, ha ha ha, nice strategy. Or, get out of my house immediately. You hosted, but his achievement popped, though? That's crazy. I wonder if...
Shows what ports are in use.
Are you sure you hadn't already gotten that achievement? If this is your third time trying, I wonder if maybe, like, at this point it might be time to send in a message to, I guess Microsoft, because they own Minecraft, and tell them about it, because that's kind of a big deal for also a game so old. I'm gonna ask what? Why? You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Adana such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. I'm thinking so too because I ate like my 9th enchanted golden apple. Yeah! Yeah, that's really odd.
I don't even know where I am in this game.
Oh, I'm so sorry. By the way, everybody who's watching, my friend Fish, who's on Discord with me, is playing Astroneer.
Yes. How'd you know?
How did I know? Because you told me.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I need some compound.
Fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtues, such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things, such as the need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. But without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? That's what I'm gonna ask her. My other options are, and how are you better than us? Or, okay, you're a psychopath, get out of my house. But without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind, precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree...
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Oh no. As a tree, my entelechy is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us.
I died.
I'm so sorry you died. Were you like trying to get compound, but then you ran out of oxygen?
Yeah. Don't call me out like this.
Sorry, my evil laugh popped out there.
I was holding my breath too as I was running to get the compound and like...
That's so sad.
It's fine, I'm back to my base where I have compound.
Oh my god.
I'll go recover my backpack.
Yeah. Okay, so I just checked. I know I didn't get until tonight because I have a screenshot of it not being unlocked, but now it says I unlocked it in 2022. That's so bizarre, Halo. I literally looked at it being locked this morning. Yeah. That's bizarre.
Halo would be like that.
Well, not Halo. The guy that is in my chat is called Halo Guy, so I just call him Halo.
Oh.
But he was playing Minecraft today.
Oh,
with
Minecraft,
his brother.
be like that.
Yeah. And so they were on a shared server, and the achievement didn't, like, pop for him whenever it did for his brother for killing the Ender Dragon. And now it's rewriting history, and it's saying that it was unlocked in 2022. Probably whenever he first did it. But yeah, that's such bullshit. Yeah, I figured you guys were achievement hunting. Y'all were on a mission. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. That basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. I have to sneeze.
Godzilla.
Excuse me.
Godzilla.
Thank you. I ripped the tissue with how strong my sneeze was.
Oof.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Wait, what am I doing? I need to be making a path.
Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality.
I think I get it. So the path command lists where your terminal is going to look for executing.
What are you asking me, Halo? Can I see what hats look like what?
This. It is going to look
I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what hat you're talking about.
So when you type out path,
You are devourer of worlds. Pick a hat.
got it.
Oh, redeemed pick a hat. Oh my god, you did. Sorry. So your hats are... You want to know what they look like first? Okay, hold on. Hold, please. I gotta go get my hats. I kind of forgot that was an achievement. Or not achievement,
As
redemption.
a goof,
Huh?
as a goof, the Master Chief helmet is next to you. It's
Oh,
also
I'm not
wired
gonna
for
do
sound.
Master Chief helmet. Thank you so much, darling. Alright, so you can choose either the witch hat. It's a very witchy hat. You know, for witches. Or the flower crown. The flower crown hat. They also, just for less thematic hats, if you want to choose a baseball cap, I have a Mountain Valley Brewing cap. I'd love to promote it online. And I think those are it. It's really just those three. Ugh. Okay. Back to this.
Hello, Radagast. Welcome to the desk.
Hey. Alrighty.
Okay, there's plenty of compound here, so...
The flower crown will not go over the hat. No. It's either or. You are devourer of worlds, and we, the plants, are their healers. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. I don't think you can redeem that twice. I'm pretty sure I put a timer on it on Pick a Hat. And if I didn't, I will now.
You need to get sillier hats.
Clearly. I really just got it because I was like, oh, I really want to just, you know, have a hat that, okay, so it says description. Put a wizard hat or flower crown on. Oh, specifically this was for my PNG tuber, but it also works for me. So there is only 2 options. I built that in. All right. Cat in the Hat top hat. I mean, if you want to send it to me, we can talk offline. But you're not getting it back.
I have a pirate hat I can send you that I don't use anymore.
Oh my god.
It's actually kind of cute. It's a little crushed.
Uh-huh.
Because it got a little damaged when it was in an ex's care, and also when it was stored when it was stored for being packed to bring to where I live now.
Okay.
So it's a little crushed, but it's quite cute. You might actually like it.
I mean, maybe. I'm more than happy to expand on my Pick a Hat redemption. It really was just the fact that I have a flower crown and a witch hat. And, I just wanted to be able to show it off on stream and have it be a thing that people can do.
That oxygen tether really threw itself.
Oh no, not the oxygen. Alright.
I need the oxygen.
The pointy hat is on. It's also a practicality thing, Halo guy. If I put the flower crown on this, it will be absolutely covered in a confetti of flowers. And that will not be possible to get off. And everybody will have a bad time.
I mean, the cats might have a great time. You don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Nobody else. Ugh. Okay. Alright, yeah, nab a picture and DM it to me. Well, then we can talk. What's the most important quality in a leader? Oh, excuse me. Intelligence, selflessness, empathy, charisma, or integrity. Intelligence, selflessness, empathy, charisma, or integrity. I would say one of the most important qualities in a leader is integrity.
Intelligence is up there too.
Intelligence is also up there. My initial instinct is to go for empathy.
Well, wouldn't that be a human emotion? And she's like, sorry, I should not backseat game you.
No, that's okay. That's what the discussion is for. Because even if you do backseat game, I'm ultimately in the driver's seat.
Renegast, I cannot see my screen.
But I'm more important than your screen. Speaking of which, where are
It's
my
like-
cats? Oh, my chair's turned around. Nobody can see my cat
It's like
Roulette.
I am screen.
Hi, baby.
No.
Oh, do you have your mouth open? Oh, that was so cute.
Okay, well I found another monolith, but I need more.
All right. What's the most important quality in a leader? But like intelligence without compassion, without empathy is dangerous. So before intelligence, I would put, I think I'm gonna go with empathy. I know it's a human emotion and I know she's not gonna like it, but maybe then I get an opportunity to argue my case. Say empathy.
Maybe.
A very useful trait to understand the fear and needs of your community. Probably the trait in which I am most lacking. Yes! But empathy is a double-edged sword. I don't know why, but I feel like I have something on the lid of my eye and it's really bothering me. I think I just have like a little pimple or a little like skin tag right here. But empathy is a double-edged sword. Historically, empathetic leaders often crash and burn, overwhelmed by the contradicting angst of their people. I feel like I changed her voice.
No, it sounds about the same.
Oh, thank you.
If I can run it locally on
A characteristic that can quickly turn to weakness. Maybe, but selflessness. That's the most important trait in a leader. To put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship. The list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not selfless existences. I feel like she's implying that humans should never lead. I have 3 options to respond to that. A leader deprived of all that it is. A leader deprived of all
Very
that.
negative.
Yeah. Well, she's a tree person, essentially, who's lived millennia.
Still very negative.
Still very negative, but it makes sense in the sense that she has seen whole cultures and existences, like people's lives, go completely through it all, I guess. But she's also a witch, so she has a special perspective of being an outsider, so everything that she views is objective. And I think that is her biggest flaw. So my options are: a leader deprived of all that is just an automata. You're right, but I still want to lead. Or are you implying that humans should never lead? I feel like a leader deprived of all that is just an automaton. Like you're just going by a code of rules and conduct and then only following those rules and never, like, how can you care about other people? How can you lead a group of sentient beings without any emotions attached? Even Vulcans don't do that. Oh my god. And she says, and what's the problem with that? A leader needs drive, a vision. They need to take risks. And gamble with the future of a whole community? Yes. You put your trust in a leader because you believe in the change they propose. Otherwise, you're just appointing an administrator. And what's wrong with having a fair administrator? Stagnation. Unlike plants, we consider movement to be a symptom of life. I see. So that's what you and your sisters value over stability. I'm afraid human-born witches are like that. Yes. Thank you. You've helped me to understand our coven better. Listen, Capressa. Oh, use the Eye of Adana to look inside Capressa. Would you like me to read your fortune or good luck with the race? I'm gonna use the Eye of Adana to look inside Capressa. What's this buried emotion? What's the matter? What? My options are, poor Capressa, I won't bother her about it, or I know that you are in love with Adana. I think having an intimate conversation with her about an emotion versus potentially publicly using it later makes more sense. It is the right thing to do. So I'm going to say that I know that you're in love with Adana. That is nonsense. Doesn't that conflict with the selflessness you were talking about? It sounds like a liability for the kind of leadership you're proposing. I'm just aware of how big of a loss it is for our coven that Adana died. Maybe you are mistaking that for love. No, you love her, romantically. She gave me her eyes. I can see through you. Oh, wow! That's why your program includes keeping her corpse intact. Please, don't say anything. I'm trying to purge this emotion from myself, but I still haven't worked out how to. This has nothing to do with the race. Please, keep it between us. Don't worry, I'll respect your privacy. No way, our sisters must be made aware of this. Or absolutely, if you say I'm your favorite rival. I mean, this tree is being kind of racist, isn't she? Capressa?
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of okay with saying absolutely if you say I'm your favorite rival. Like, I'll keep it between you and me, but you have to at least do something for me to keep it a secret. That's, I think, what I'm going to say. Because I'm not going to make my sisters aware of this. That is... For an ancient being to have someone you love and you're mourning them, but then you also just like totally completely suppressing it, having it be exposed to your community is like not a healthy way to go through that. So I'm gonna go absolutely if you say I'm your favorite rival. Come again? Favorite? Should you be prompted to choose which opponent you think has the best program, besides yours, of course, you just say it's me. Like, if you weren't to win, you'd rather have me at the helm. Okay, I can do that. Although my true favorite is Jasmine. Yeah, I figured that much. I'd better leave now. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Why would I be sorry? Why would I say I'm sorry? That's so weird. Bad news regarding Jasmine. Apparently, she's been funding a group of academics to research what it'd really entail for our powers if we all devoured Adana. And... oh, wow. I mean, if I wasn't on your team, I'd probably vote for her now. But we mustn't give up. Let's start the counterattack. What energy did I get? Hey. Abramar. Hello. I went for a trip inside a star and got this out for you. Will you make more cards with this? Alright, Abramar. Am I supposed to have more allies in this room? I feel like I'm supposed to have more allies in this room. Oh, okay. Look for allies or opportunities. Great. I found someone that could help us, Fortuna. She'll pay you a visit. Her name is Rangamari, the Cosmic Poet. She's not from the coven, but you've probably heard of her. Rangamari is all the rage throughout the witching universe, especially among the youngest witches. Her words, especially her poems and songs, have a lot of impact on witch culture. As our universe's biggest influencer, Rangamari will definitely play a major role in shaping witch culture in the centuries to come. I've heard she already sympathizes with our cause, so if we could get her to speak up, we could sweep a lot of votes. Fantastic. Halo guy. Oh my god. Halo. That is a pretty funny hat. Is that like supposed to be like, is that hat supposed to be, yes, I'm literally looking at the hat right now. Is that hat supposed to be like school colors or something? Like that looks like it should be like either a football or a hockey team's colors. I don't know. That's hilarious. I can't say that I would prefer to wear that hat though, I gotta be honest. The person who might is honestly Jason, but I will have him look at the hat to see if he would be interested in also wearing it. I would also hold off on sending it to us if he does say yes, because we are moving at the end of April and I don't want anything new to be arriving at our house like that. That like could get lost in the mail or could take a long time until we get to our new address. Either that or I guess I have to set up a P.O. box, but we don't make enough money for that. Alright. It's Michigan University Mason Blue. Oh my god. Oh my god, the producers are all in on Jasmine. Alright, I figured that. Explorers are also in on Jasmine. The academics for sure. Alright, the oracles are still not with me. Fuck. Alright, thanks, Halo. Alright. I'm gonna have Abramar dig up dirt. Well, he might also have some powerful allies. Let's do allies and opportunities first. Understood. I'll comb the cosmos and see what I can find. I'd like you to challenge an opponent's program. Whose program should we challenge? Almost nobody is interested in Capresas. Let's challenge Jasmine's. I mean, is it a good idea to challenge someone who has the majority vote right now? I feel like that is, because like most of the people are paying attention to what she's doing. Maybe let's go with promoting our program first. Let's go with novices. Oh my gosh.
That would be Bear.
Indeed.
I'll go over there.
Okay, I will, Oop. Hilarious. Alrighty. Let's see what Patrice prepared for me. I've broken out the goldfish. Nice. Cute. Alright. So it looks like my friends are inviting me to play Borderlands 3. So I might raid off here in a few minutes. First, we're going to look at our demographics. Novices. The freshly ascended, witches in training that still haven't found their calling. Though bear in mind how time works in this immortal society, some novices find their place in the first few years, but some others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first, and to become an oracle, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide. The novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. Fantastic. Academics. Witches so absorbed with the mysteries of this cosmos that they rarely do anything beyond studying it. They are one of the most, if not the most, prestigious demographics since they're constantly furthering our craft and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count on them as the biggest elder representation in this race. In fact, Capressa is one of them, so she may have a slight advantage in this front. Strategy guide. Academics like quiet, control, respect, protocol. They're pretty well off, so they'll welcome anything that maintains the status quo. I did not actually mean to read fiction. The Curtain by Elena Cortez Alonso. A sudden rattling of the caravan wakes you up suddenly, and you realize that you're almost there. You feel the urge to lean out of the window, but you stop yourself. You already know the village you're visiting next, but you have been there dozens of times. You have spent decades touring with your theater company all over the country, obsessed with taking art to those corners the great ones never reach. But when you get to the village, the air tastes different. The facades of the dusty little houses seem strange and disconcerting. Unlike on other occasions, no one comes to greet you. Something's off. Maybe the mayor knows something. You've known her for a long time, and she's always treated you as if you were family. What's the matter? It's freezing cold, isn't it? The company's costume designer asks. You sense that your people are feeling uneasy, and you try to calm them down so that the worry doesn't overtake them completely. I'm going to the town hall. I'm sure it's all right, you reply. On the way to the town hall, you come across figures absorbed by their work who look at you in silence as you pass by. You recognize their faces from other occasions, but there is something different about them, something that makes them unfamiliar. Absolutely no one greets you back. And worst of all, in a rather sinister detail, no one smiles. When you arrive at the town hall, you find the door to the mayor's office open. You decide to enter. She barely looks at you when she says indifferently, "What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out on the street with the rest of the artists?" Inform her politely that your team is ready to perform. You try to ignore her disdain and inform her that you have arrived and the show will be at 9 o'clock, as usual. She dismisses you with an expressionless face, and in your stomach you start to feel the urge to make use of your gift. You hold back. Years ago you swore to yourself that you would never use it again, that your merits would always be your own, not those of supernatural forces. And that's why you created the theater company, to show that you could make people feel good without artifice. You return to the place where you parked, and everyone is waiting with suitcases full of costumes and set pieces. You can sense their concern and worry, but you want them to be focused for tonight. Is everything okay? What's wrong? Your assistant director asks.
You too. Thanks very much.
I'm going to tell them the truth, but try not to worry them. It seems that the village is not at its best, but everything will be fine. Don't worry. You acknowledge in a calming voice, trying to not upset them further. They are not entirely convinced by your words, but they trust you because you are family. Everyone goes off to prepare their roles, and you can't help but remain pensive, repeating yourself over and over again that something is not right. It would be so easy if you just used your gift. No, you shouldn't. You go back to your caravan to review your notes before rehearsing the more complicated scenes with the team. Dusk falls, and it is time for the show to begin.
Can't do anything.
People from the village begin to drop by and surround the stage, choosing where to sit. Again, those worn-out features, those inexpressive looks full of emptiness. What happened to them? Should you fear for yourself and your family? Perhaps it would be better to suspend the show and leave as soon as possible from this remote corner of the world that seems to be cursed. The attendees start to get impatient, and some people on your team can't hide their fear. It's showtime. You have to decide.
Cool. Okay.
I want to believe that if she's been here before, if the protagonist has been here before and performed, that they might be able to, like, do something by performing. Endure, the show must go on. Something is not right, but together you've always been strong, and you are sure that the show will break through the hostile mood. The audience's irritated murmurs drop in volume as the spotlights come on, and the curtain finally opens, kicking off the show.
Brother, I haven't
You listen to the actors interpreting the first lines of the script as you try to calm the accelerated pounding between the walls of your chest.
also, are we
You take a breath and repeat to yourself that art doesn't always have to be well received. There are times when it must be fought for, like everything else in life.
let me get my
But suddenly the music stops dead in its tracks and pulls you out of your thoughts. You peek through, hidden behind the thick curtain.
I can invite fish, but
You see that some villagers have approached the boards, and they look at the team from below in a disturbing way. At first you're paralyzed, but you manage to tell the supervisor to move on with the show, and so they do.
Okay, yeah, so if you just add me on Steam, then we should be able to I should be able to
However, the atmosphere becomes
recognize that we are
too tense when someone throws an object on stage and it hits one of the actresses, who turns pale with the impact.
Hold on, I can find the shift one. Oh, I can wait a minute. Okay, cool.
I would decide to pack up and leave, I think. Your shout is heard throughout the village, and the villagers remain silent when they see you appear on stage. You feel that everything is shaking inside you, but you don't want it to show. It's time for you to keep calm.
Yeah.
Why are you reacting like this to people who just want to make your life a little nicer through theater? You project your voice so everyone can hear you.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Your question is not well received. The grave faces from the audience burst into uncontrolled screams. You feel like they want to annihilate you. The mood keeps getting more violent and everything starts to spin. It's too much pressure. In the blink of an eye, you could fix it and come out of it all unscathed. Your company looks at you mute, uncomprehending and fearing you may not leave this town. I'm going to use my gift. You promised yourself you wouldn't resort to this, but I'm going to use my gift. You close your eyes and all of the noise fades away. You promised yourself you would never use it again, but this time you have no choice. Applause suddenly bursts into your ears and you notice the beaming smiles of the audience watching you. For a moment you forget about your company and greet it with delicacy, savoring what you have just earned. But that night in your bed, something doesn't fit inside you.
I know. It's
You
okay.
think you did the right
I
thing to
have a-
protect your
this
people, but
build survives
was it really?
10. We'll be fine.
you hardly sleep a
I'm
wink,
just
and when
gonna
you
not
do
fall
get to
asleep.
sleep, you are invaded by nightmares. They will be with you for a long
It's
time.
okay.
Okay, cool.
It does. Yes.
I think I'm gonna sleep. I hope that saves
I
the
should be
game.
okay. This build is
Challenger's
stupid.
poem. You
I
dream
have,
about.
dual nuclear warheads.
You're reading a book with
I do
pages
over
made of
20 million
mirrors.
damage per hit.
You can still read the text surfacing all over your face in the reflection. It is
Yeah.
you can still read the text surfacing all over your face. It is a treaty that proves that the Big Bang Theory is a lie. When you close the book, the universe stops existing. That's fascinating.
What do we have? What do we have today? An Iron Bear
All right.
with double
We
nukes
saved,
and splash
and
damage.
now we're gonna raid off.
Daring today, aren't we?
Who are we gonna raid? Let's find out. Ba-doop, 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 doop. We got so many people who are still streaming. Oh my god.
Yep.
We have... Oh, shit. The Trixinator's online, too.
Does beat everything.
So we got Trixinator, we got Manders, Retro Jared, Ooga Booga, and Trigger Family. Ooga Booga's working towards affiliate, so we're gonna go raid Ooga Booga because everybody else here is already affiliate or more. So he's playing Terraria. Halo guy, who's obviously been in my chat, is their brother. And yeah, we're gonna go raid Ooga Booga, and you can watch him play a modded Terraria where he's so quick about things, dude.
And after this, you gotta do Tiny Tina's.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, I mean all the.
Yay! It's a stray raid. Stray raid.
It's really good. The new Wonderlands. Yeah, it's really good.
All right, guys. See you next time.